first started getting educated in this whole field, I started off with it because my youngest son introduced me, and we were in a place where he felt like he needed to leave the confines of the place that we were in and go walk on the road. Well, he walked on the road, and he would appear and disappear because of the contours of the road. And I'm looking out the window at him, and to me, he was appearing and disappearing, and he was just disappearing into, I don't know, space or something. And so that, for me, was the very beginning of this change that I started off on and went through. And then as I went on, I discovered more and more the levels of transformation, and what stayed with me afterwards stayed with me in this reality here. And more, there was more and more that I could identify as levels of consciousness. It came in, as I said, I wasn't asking for it, it simply came to me. And again, I say that the mushrooms know what they're doing. They're teaching us. They're teaching us what our greater selves are. And for that, I'm very thankful, and I do call that, in my case, transformation.
You know, I don't want to bring gender into this, but I will. Could there be a gender response difference in how males and females react, respond, are receptive? Do they take from the mushroom or receive from the mushroom something that that is gender-based, or is it really culturally based, so that when we were looking, if you saw the film last night, the clip from the 50s with the Brujo and the 3 or 4 male scientists with the guy that was laughing his head off, could he just as easily have been at a football game? Was he responding in ways that would have been very different for how women are brought up and how they would respond with using the same mushroom? Or is this really a non-issue? And I bring this up in particular because of something that Joe asked me about, which was the woman last year who came to do a kind of a Maria Sabina ritual experience to share with us here at Telluride, Julieta. And is it possible that she is, you know, when I've thought of that Brujo in the film, and you think of the women who are the guides, there is just I was so impressed in that little film clip at the appearance of disapproval that the Brujo seemed to have looking on the scientists. And whether that was just me, I don't know, but I was, oh my God, I don't want to be under the influence in front of this guy. He was about as negative as you can be, and I thought, geez, you know, I'd either double the dose or get me out of here. But you know,